So after 7 overs, Pakistan 49 for naught. Anil Kumble has had the best over of the innings for India. Well, that's 6. And the 50 partnership, that is a long way back.
This really is a huge hit from Saeed Anwar. Really tucked himself into Kumble here, opened his shoulders and hit it many a mile into the crowd. Really picked this one up beautifully. You could already see the change in tactics between Anwar and Sohail. Sohail was trying to sweep Kumble every ball in the previous over. Saeed Anwar, noticing the huge gap between square leg and long on, picked his spot to perfection.
And Azharuddin is being asked to just come in a little bit. I think he's telling the umpire that he'll just walk in a pace or two with the bowler. Chance at the bowler's end. Well, Pakistan have succeeded in putting India on the back foot. It's a fairly defensive approach at the moment from India. That's what Pakistan want. Oh, excellent shot. Beautiful positioning of the feet.
This is a superb cricketing shot by Aamir Sohail. Even before the bowler bowled, he's moved outside that leg stump and really just gone through the line and hit it through extra cover. Good thinking cricket this. And this is where the problems could start for India. The main bowler Anil Kumble has started going for runs.
I think that Azhar should be encouraged, though, by the fact that Sohail in particular is taking a fairly big risk against the main bowler. That's got to be in favour of India. Saeed Anwar would be the guy who'd be worrying me, because he's not taking too many risks. Just beaten by a very good ball on that occasion.
Well, that really skidded through after pitching. Kumble's strength, the amount of pace he gets after the ball pitches, really hurries through to the keeper.
Sohail calling Anwar through. It's 62 for naught. Well, this has been a fantastic contest so far. Frenetic, I think, is probably the right word. We've seen brilliant batting, attack and counter-attack. And the crowd, well, they enjoyed the first half of it. A little bit quiet at the moment, but we're seeing some very good cricket. The gentleman next to me in the commentary position has got well, he's one of the judges of the player of the competition. And it's just going to clear mid-on. And in fact, it's going to keep running and away to the boundary. Ravi, I don't envy you your task. It's not going to be easy.
Certainly isn't, and especially with the way these two openers are going. They've had a good tournament, and here Saeed Anwar looking to actually hit it over mid-wicket, but getting enough bat on it to hit it straight and carry all the way into the fence. Yes, there is a lovely prize for the world's most valuable player of this tournament, a magnificent Audi A4. State of the art as far as German technology is concerned. And really, and that's it. Really is a beautiful car.
Racing red, that's definitely your colour, Ravi, and go beautifully around the streets of Bombay, the way they drive around there. Just what you need to slip in and out of the traffic.
Well, if it has to be driven in Bombay, India will have to win this game. Now that's the line Srinath should bowl. The length more important. He spits the ball up there. He's allowed the ball. He's given rather the ball a chance to move, and there he beats Aamir Sohail. All ends up.
I guess when there's so many expectations about a game, you're always worried that it won't be a good game of cricket, and that all the hype and so on, the match doesn't come up to expectations. But we've had a thriller here with some very exciting cricket, and it looks as though it could go right through to the end at that sort of pace.
Well, it certainly looks at this stage, with the kind of start Pakistan have got. They're scoring at over 8 runs per over, similar to the start Sri Lanka got against India when they chased that huge score of 273.
Well hit. That's 6 again.
Again, what a magnificent piece of timing by Saeed Anwar. This really is unbelievable batting. He's just got inside the line of that ball and literally flicked Srinath into the stands.
I saw him get his century against Sri Lanka at the Adelaide Oval a few seasons ago, and he flicked one up onto the stands in that match, up onto the roof of the stands at the Adelaide Oval, and it was just a similar thing to that, just a flick of the wrist, and you thought, oh yeah, that's not a bad shot, and suddenly you heard this clunk when it landed on the roof. And that's a pretty good shot as well. He just really pushed out at that with his hands, and the timing was immaculate.
Again, a good piece of fielding by Jadeja. What the Indians need to do at this stage is to slow down things. Maybe some of the senior players just go and have a chat with Srinath, because from the look of things, he seems to be hurrying back to his bowling mark, especially when runs are being scored so freely. There's no harm in breaking the tempo.
Strike rate of 96 for this tournament, Saeed Anwar. That was well hit. 72 for naught. Well, this amazing start has got the target down to a more manageable level. 216 needed from 40 overs. In the commentary position now, Sunil Gavaskar and Tony Gregg.
Thanks, Ian. Yes, 8 per over. That's pretty good going, isn't it? It's taken the required rate down to 5.4, so all of a sudden that Indian total not looking quite as flash as it did at the end of their innings. There's the comparison, and it's more than double. Well, let's have a look at the field here. There's a deep square leg and a deep wide long on. Those are the two fieldsmen in the deep, and the rest are all saving one. Anil Kumble again. And it's blasted away through the offside. That's a lovely shot again. It's just impossible to hold these two back. They are really playing some fantastic shots.
Yes, they are, and it's been thrilling to watch. But one has to also take a point with the Indian bowling, because the Indian bowlers have bowled to them just the right length for them to use their arms freely.
It's just a little bit shorter, and it's got past the mid-wicket fieldsman, so they'll get another single. Yes, that's the one they're going to have to be a little careful of. That pull shot, the ball tends to bounce a little bit when he bowls the top spinner. He has already turned the odd one in, and they have gone quiet and almost stunned they are, having been on such a high at the end of the Indian innings. All of a sudden it's a worry. It's gone square leg, and they'll get one again.
Well, this is the home crowd for the three bowlers used so far, Srinath, Prasad and Kumble, and the crowd naturally a little quiet, seeing their favourite sons being clobbered around by the Pakistani batsman.
Again it's short, and that area is covered, but it's not covered dead square. The placement has been very good too. That is a rank long hop, and if you really are attacking, it's the sort of delivery you'd be wishing for. And this was dispatched with consummate ease.
Yes, it was short, and just the right kind of delivery to employ the pull. But the Indians have not tried anything different. Now Kumble is trying something different. He's trying to come round the wicket. Srinath has bowled a predictable line where the batsmen have taken him apart. He's not tried to bowl a Yorker at all, where he'll cramp the batsman.
Well, he didn't know where that one had gone. It doesn't seem to me there's going to be any holding back here. Normally, if you get yourself to say 60 odd in 6 or 7 overs, there's a real case for saying, right, oh well, we'll keep playing positively, but we won't take quite as many risks. But these two, it just seems to me they want to go for it all the way. That's better. That's nicely pushed away and comfortably through for the single. Again,